Hi guys, okay, so tonight we're going to do the cherry basket quilt, which is a McKim Studios pattern. You can see it, how pretty it is. This is my rendition of it. I am very happy with my fabric selection. So, alright guys, I already threaded my needles, so I'll have to make like a tutorial on how to thread needles, but for now I'm just going to start, because I feel like this video might be a little long for how big this block is and how intricate it is. So I'm really hoping my phone picks all of it up. So I did a lot more stitches for this running stitch. I usually only do probably 3 or 4. Well, sometimes I do a little bit more when I'm like really working on a project and I'm like kind of just wanting to get it done or something. Okay, so then what I'll do, so that's that first one, and then again, you guys, I just like grab it by hand and then I iron it out a little bit. And then, so this goes right there, so I'll put it on there. Wait a second. Sometimes I get a little turned around. Okay. I actually recorded a video right before this one and I did it wrong, so I had to redo it. It's easy to do that when you're like holding the fabric backwards, so just like if you find yourself doing that a lot, just like take it apart and lay the pattern right back out so you can make sure that you're doing it right. So I don't know if you guys notice this, but from other videos, what I do to keep the thread going is I go back in through the seam so I don't have to like do 100 different, you know, pieces for it. So see, so I want to get back up to here, which my stitch already is there, so that's great. So then I grab this, and again guys, if I'm going too fast or anything, just like slow it down on your YouTube or play it again and again. That's what I usually do when I'm trying to learn a new technique. I'm really trying to make sure I can get this whole video, or this whole video of this block in one video. Here I am telling you guys to do like 4 or 5 stitches and I'm doing like 6 or 7 at a time, but whatever. I guess do however many stitches like feels good for you at that time. And your stitches will always get better the more you do, so don't freak out. Okay, I already have this block like laid out, as you guys can tell, because with this one with so many pieces in it, I have to have it laid out because then I don't have to like keep grabbing for more, and then I make sure that I'm doing the pattern right. Just keep doing this. So that's like 5. And this one is really fun because it does allow you to use only one thread by just going up and down and up and down. That's probably why people in the past liked it so much. I used to like not, it's funny because like I used to like hate all these old school patterns, or I not hate them, I just was like, why don't people just do modern? And that's why that would make, this is like before I was a quilter, and now I'm just like obsessed with all of the old school vintage antique ones. Just like how meditative they are, like the way they were designed is just so beautiful and simple, and I just love it. Okay, so there's the bottom of the vase. So I still have a lot of thread I could use, so I'm gonna like bring, so this is what I do. You can see it good, okay. What I'll do is I'll bring the thread like back up in the ditch. Yes. I wonder if other people do that. I don't actually know if I haven't met other people that do it, but I bet a lot of other people do it. Alright, so then I'm just gonna put this on. And again, I have my left hand, like my right hand is sewing or has a needle, but my left hand is really active in this whole process. And I feel like that's what allows me to sew pretty fast, or hand sew pretty fast. And it doesn't put like all the weight and the pressure on my right hand, which has the thread and the needle. I'm going to tie it off here, and I'm going to start over on the other side. I'm just going to hand press it. And as you guys can see, it looks a lot bigger, but then when you actually get to sewing and the seams start taking over the fabric, it really does get a lot smaller. So my goal right now is to make a video a day, or at least post one video a day, which has been kind of fun because like I'll think about it all day, like which one I'm gonna do. And currently I'm actually working on this project. I'm not just doing it to teach. I'm actually making a basket weave project, or I keep calling it a basket weave, but it's just a cherry basket. I'm actually working on one right now for myself because it's fun. I found really cute prints for it. But I was like, well, I'll just teach how to do this one. Okay, alright, so I've done the center. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go right to here. Just go right across. I like patterns where you don't, or where I don't have to, where I know that I can like just keep going and not have to like stop and start and cut new thread and thread my needle again. And this one is very satisfying because it has like the hand sewing, hand piecing, and then it actually, for the top, for the handle, you applique, and I'll show you guys how to applique. Hopefully all of this in one video, but I don't know. I don't know if my phone can handle all the memory. So then I'll take from here and I'll go down this way. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back because I want to finish. I like to finish out the row because if I just like keep going and go up the pattern, then I'll get confused. So I'm just gonna stitch in the ditch all the way back over here. Oh, and if you guys don't like this method and you're like, oh my god, that's so sloppy, I don't really care. Okay, so now. Also, if you like find a better way to stitch that's not my way, that's totally cool. Like, do it how you want to do it. But I've just found this way works really good for me, and for as much as I hand piece, I love finding like little tips and tricks so I can get more work done. And honestly, when I start quilting, you can't even tell at all. Okay, so I'm at the end there. So I cleaned that up and I got back to the other side. Now I gotta finish this one. I bet I am probably going a little too fast, but just slow down the video and I think that'll be fine. I really like to like make a solid end there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upwards, and I'm see how much smaller it's gotten once you start stitching. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to go up the side so I can keep using this thread because there's a lot of good thread left. God forbid I waste any thread. Okay. I'm just going to tie it here. Get another piece going. Okay, just checking to make sure the video is still going. Yeah, I was recording the other week a video and it like stopped after 11 minutes, so I was like sitting there trying to make this tutorial and it wasn't even filming, so I didn't get any of the footage. And I'll do a back stitch here. Put that down. Okay, and then I'll just open it up a little bit here. Gosh, I really love how the green looks with the cow print. I think that is so cute. Okay. So when I use a thread, I'll just rethread it. That one was pretty easy to thread, but sometimes it's not that way. Alright, grab another. to hold it too with like my other hand if it's like a smaller piece. Just to keep it in place. And a lot of this is just like practice and doing it a bunch. So if you're like starting at this and you're like, oh my gosh, this is like a lot harder than it looks, just you gotta do it a lot. And then it gets easier. Which is kind of like, everyone says that, but you really do. You just have to like make a bunch, and then your stitching work will get so much better. And you know, like mine in a year will be way better than it is now. Okay. Alright, I've only got about 2 more rows left to do the basket, so we'll see how that goes. And if you look how much smaller it's gotten. Like, we basically lost a row. Okay, so now I'm just going to do this part, and then I do the edges here, the top, and the handle. I feel like this video is going to be like 45 minutes long, which is fine. So now what I do, this is basically you're just doing like a straight stitch here. This is essentially like the last part of the basket part. Oh, I gotta take a drink. I'm drinking Diet Coke tonight, although I have been on a big iced coffee kick. Okay, and I move it to this side, and I do that side. Go. Open that up, just make it nice. Go to this side. Sometimes it will snag on this. Just pull it. No, that's fine. I think I can get one more on here. This. I'm almost done. that part's done. Okay, what I'll do next actually is, so now I'll do, let's see, can you see this? Yeah. This side, and then this side, and then the bottom. And then putting the top backing there. I think I will do the applique handle part like in another video. Maybe. Let's see. Because that's like a lot to put in one video. Okay, I'll start over here. Sure. You guys can see me. Okay, good. Okay, everything's recording, so that's great. This video is going to take like a day to upload. The one that I did that was like 21 minutes long, it took all day to upload. Maybe this won't take that long, who knows. But I think it will take a long time. Sorry, my dogs are in the laundry room that's next to me. So that noise is my dogs in their laundry room. What I think, my husband just got home with the kids, so you might hear my kids in a second. Then I will definitely have to do a second video. Maybe not, maybe they won't be able to find me down here, but I doubt it. Oh wow, that is a loud noise. My husband is probably giving the kids a bath. That noise is the bathtub. Whatever, just put the sound on mute because I'm definitely not going to do another take of this video, so just, you guys can just watch. Just put it on mute. I need to find my headphones so then I can record just into my headset. Two other sides. And that's the side. Oh, it looks so good. I literally love this color combination. It's probably one of my favorites that I've ever done. open it, and then I'll move it back that way. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I want. Alright, okay, so then what you do, after you've done your sides and it's basically almost done, see it better. Okay, so then what I'll do is like I'll take this, and then since it shrinks so much from all the, like everything, I just hold it like, I'll probably do it right to here. Right to there. So then I'll put it like this. And I will just sew right across. So here we go. And I just kind of like eyeball it because, like I said in my other videos, I really like that handmade, like not perfect look. Everything is so, like, I'm not against like a factory made sweater or something like that. Like sometimes you just gotta buy stuff at Target, which whatever, but I'm not getting into that. But I just really love when you can look at something and be like, oh yeah, someone made that, like that, somebody made that. And I love that with my quilts. Like I love that handmade-y wonkiness, ruffled, like I just like it. So, you know, maybe one day I'll make quilts and make them try and be really, really perfect, but that's just not me right now. It's just not the phase I'm in. I'm not like a big quilt collector, but I do collect some quilts, and the ones that I love are the really wonky looking ones. Like those are the ones I collect. I don't collect like, I'll have to show everyone my quilts that I have. I have that I like keep for myself. I probably have like 8 or 9 of them, which I guess is a lot, but I could have a lot more because I found a lot of great ones. But I only keep the really funky ones for myself. Okay, tie it, edge here. Okay, you guys can see it. So here's the block. Then I'll iron it, and then what I'll do is I'll baste this on. I don't use pins, I usually just baste, and then I'll applique on. And I'll make another video on how to applique because that's a whole nother jam, but this is how you make this block. Hope you guys loved it. I loved making this one. Here's the rest of the quilt of other pieces I've made of it. Like, look at this candy. Look here, I love it. Anyway, that's gonna go with it too, so look at that. Yay! Okay, well, please like and share this video and subscribe because I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers so then I can go live all the time. Okay, thank you guys so much. This was a lot of fun for me.